What's going on, guys? Today we're going to attempt a carb adjustment on this Husqvarna. It's a Husqvarna, it's a 128 LD. I don't see the... Just put fuel in it. Let it run long enough to warm up a little bit, what it could. I don't... There we go. So what we got here? I don't see the... It looks like 2019 28 cc. So the problem it's got is doesn't want to idle with the choke all the way open. You have to, after it fires up, you have to leave the choke to get it to run. To make it usable, you have to keep the choke half shut. If you open the choke all the way, it just wants to stall out. So what we're going to try to do is, now that we got the handy dandy little carb adjustment tool, see if we can get it to run better. So the adjustment screws, oh wow, it's so dark down in there. I don't even know if you guys can see them, but you got a high and a low, and they are usually marked with an H and an L. I don't have a light to shine down in there, but so we're just going to go with it. It's a pretty nice weed eater. It's a 2-cycle, but it's a straight shaft, 2-piece, so you can get the other adjustments for it, and runs good, minus the carb issue. I mean, it's a pretty good weed eater so far. So let's give this a shot. See if we can get her to work. I'll show you what I'm talking about here with the way the carburetor's acting on it. We'll get it fired up and show you guys what I'm saying. So now the choke, that's fully open on the choke. So we'll close it. Good halfway. Open it up, it kills itself. So it's warmed up, the string's fully extended, just so we have the correct load on the motor, and give her a shot. I believe the one, if you're facing the weed eater, I believe the one on the left is the low side and the one on the right is the high side. So we'll try the low first, so we can get her running. Ooh, no, didn't like that. Turn and counter to the low side counterclockwise, I think. Get a little better. See there, turn it back to the right clockwise at the low, so it gave it a little bit of hesitation. So we'll back it off just a hair. You see how that goes. Still has a little hesitation. It's not bad. It hesitates for a split second, then takes off. So it was mainly the pretty sure the left's the low side, the right's the high side. So we had to play with the low side a little bit, just get it, because I mean it wouldn't even, he's saying it wouldn't even idle with the choke fully open. So now it's running pretty good actually. Looks like that case needs adjustment. Looks like it's out a little bit, and pretty good trimmer. It's like the shield's definitely loose, but yeah, not bad. But that's it. It's simple. You just got to have that tool. That's the tool. The one video we got when we done that Featherlight Extreme for a friend of mine. When I bought that carb kit, that's the tool that came with it, and works pretty good. This is one of them I was talking about that needed a carb adjustment, and I have another one somewhere. If I still have it, I might have already got rid of it. But anyway, so you got the low side, the high sides. We tweaked the low side a little bit, counterclockwise, bogged a little bit, so we brought it back just a little bit, got it all right, went to the high side, and then turned it clockwise, just a hair, and seems to be doing pretty good now. You know, I've always heard good things about Husqvarna. So this one, well, it's kind of late in the season now, but maybe we'll get one shot at maybe trim some grass up and stuff with it and see how she does. But that'll probably be here in a couple weeks. But seems to be doing pretty good. It's handling load. So saying I got the string. Make sure your string, when you do it, your string's full out. This one's a dual string, so you know, make sure you got both strings out. They're just shy of the blade, so I was saying I just restrung it and got them out. They're both pretty much equal length, but it seems to be running a lot better. And because all the other ones I've had, I don't know if that cover, I don't think that cover pops off without taking the carb bolts out. But all the other ones I had down in the adjustment screws were either flat heads or Phillips heads, and then which were a lot of the older ones, and then started getting some that weren't too terribly old, and so they started taking this hex. I had the hex style. This is it doesn't have the size on it. This says splined. Yeah. But yeah, it doesn't have the actual size on the handle. That sucks. But yeah, that's what I was saying. It came with that carb kit. But that's it. It's simple. I had someone ask me, sent me an email and asked me about this on these carbs, and so I was telling you, I just got that one and had one setting, so they wanted a video of it, doing an adjustment on one of them. And seems to work great. This one's running good. Of course, generally most of the ones I get have some serious age on them. This one here is only 3 years old, going on 3 years old, so it probably hasn't had a whole lot of wear and tear put on it. It's in pretty good shape. Looks like it's just set a little bit, but she's running good. All right, guys, that'll do it. It's it's a Husqvarna 128LD E-Tech. So that'll do it. I hope you guys, hope it helps someone. So when you got the low side to high side, make sure your string's fully extended when you go to do it. I've always warmed them up first, it just helps. I mean, it's probably more of a hassle. I've never tried them cold. I've always warmed them up before I've done it. Even a couple of new carburetors I've bought and replaced on weed eaters, I've had, right out of the box, even though they're new, I've had to adjust them. Just kind of goes, with the motor that you got. I mean, they're just manufactured, mass-produced, and so you probably have to tweak it to get it to where your specs are, that you need. But that'll do it for this one. Appreciate you guys watching. Thanks to all the people that recently subscribed. Come out there. The filter's still in good shape too. Yeah, it looks like you had to get in there to show you. You have to take these 2 screws out, then the whole case comes off. At least the fuel lines and everything are in good shape on this one. But thanks for watching, guys. I don't want to hold you up. Just wanted to do a simple carb adjustment. That should be that tool should fit 2-cycle, 4-cycle weed eaters, blowers, hedge trimmers, and all that stuff. Multi-use. Alright, man, thanks for watching. Don't forget to share, subscribe. Trying to get the channel to grow. Here very shortly, we'll be back on the 2 trucks. Just trying to save some money up for parts. And thanks for watching. See you at the next one.